Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing? Ugh. How's everyone's weekend been so far? Everyone get a good amount of sleep? I haven't. That's fun. Sure, things are active, going alright. They seem to be. So, last time, we got through pretty much most of the other worlds, the throwaway worlds. And we got, only Hollow Bastion left. And again, Hollow Bastion is very definitely the world you want to come to last. And this actually has a little bit of interesting story between like what to do with Belle and the Beast here instead of just like a straight up kind of retelling of the first game. And listen to that Game Boy Advance sound file version of Hollow Bastion. Okay, so we don't actually have Beast with us yet. Sorry, just checking sounds and stuff. Sounds. So, because this is Hollow Bastion, really, even when it's coming back, it doesn't hit their bats? Okay, then. We got, Defender. Fucking really, game? Defenders to deal with, and they cannot be hurt, from the front. By strike rate, at least, it seems. You know, it does hit them from the front? Cloud. So yeah, the enemies here, the Guardians, the Mages, give a shit ton of experience. The Wyverns as well. You know, now I was thinking about it, these other guys, these like little spin top whatever dudes here, they also show up in Kingdom Hearts 2, but not in 1. So they're another of the group of enemies that show up in Chain of Memories. That first showed up in Chain of Memories, but not in anything else. So the Wyverns, I remember being like really like hard hitting because they have a move where they just like where they constantly swipe their talons as you as they're flying by and they drag you along with them. And if you get hit by that, you get stunned by it pretty hard. Yeah, that move. See, that fucking hurts. Although I think the highest card they can go up to is a 6. But because they hit you so rapidly, you don't have a chance to recover from it. Yeah, see? So you want to deal with them pretty much as soon as possible. So you want to stay far away from them as possible. And then make sure you kill them as quickly as possible. And this is where I die to them. So I don't immediately spam Cloud. Okay then. I legitimately need to go back in here and save. To heal. Which I think resets the amount of Heartless that are in here. But I legitimately needed to do that. Because these guys don't fuck around. So, the things that you can interact with are these little, like, steam pipes and valves that you kind of see around. And then there are the pillars. You can jump on all of them. The ones that look like they're intact and, like, gilded, or whatever, those will actually, give you stuff you land on top of them, but the more crumbly looking ones, like these, you have to actually hit. And that's about it. Oh, I don't have any points, do I? Oh, wait, Spellbinder is a lightning elemental in this game? Huh, neat. But yeah, something else I think I should mention is that the wizards in this area, I think, like before, they absorb pretty much all type of magic. So, as per the normal, excuse me. Sorry about that. As per the normal, I'm gonna rework this deck a bit. I'm going to, like, not fully remove my magic. But I'm getting rid of the raids. Because what I need to do now is just actually start adding in, like, just actual magic. So, like, I want to use Blizzaga, so I gotta actually have, you know, three of these magics in a row. So yeah, I want one Blizzaga. Do I want to show off how Thundada works? Can I even? Do I have the proper amount to put in? Yeah, I definitely do. Not a whole lot more than that, though. So either the 0 I can put in if I wanted to. The 8 Divine Rose, that's also pretty good. But that's 34. That's a lot for one card, for one attack card. At that. Nope, I can put a 5 in. That's the best I can do. I kind of just want to try out Thunder, actually, to see if that works any better. You know, I will remove this high potion for right now. That's not going to give me enough for Actually, yes, it will. There we go. Now with that, I should be able to... What do you want here? Just another one? CoM bounties. Now, if you want to, like, get more room map cards that are specifically like, oh man, I want more Teeming Darkness and Feeble Darkness, you know, some of the basic bitch stuff, you can, because these things stop not stop showing up, but because the card pool is bigger of what you can get as you go over and over and over. As you go up the higher floors, it's not like retroactive. Like if I were to go down all the way back to Traverse Town, I would not get things like Lasting Days, Stagnant Space, False Bounty. So if you're really low on like Moment Reprieve and stuff like that, you want to go all the way back down to Traverse Town and just chill enemies for a bit and get map cards there. Another important thing is on the top right, we can only have 99 map cards, actually. Not of a single type. Not of a single number, but just total. So the fact that I have a shit ton of Moodle cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9? Like, that's like pretty much 10% of the amount of cards I'm holding. I don't think the yellow cards count. Now, I'm fairly sure with normal cards, you can come in and you can choose to discard them or delete them. So you don't have to feel like you're just wasting rooms over and over again. But it's still nice to be able to use them. So you can come through here and consistently, like, you know, go back and forth between two rooms if you have whatever and, like, just use them up. And this is Frost/Plus for Cloud. It's still nowhere near as good as Omnislash. Cloud, Stop, and any card. So when it says cross slash, he means even though it's a singular cloud card, this one should be pretty good if you want to just kind of use cloud, but not like full on Omnislash. What it does is that normally when you summon Cloud, he sits still in one spot, does his 3 slashes, and then disappears. Well, he does the 2 slashes, 2 clouds makes, you know, the cross slash, whatever, with the 3 slashes. And then, you know, 3 clouds, whatever. This is the 3 slash one where he's sitting on the ground, but it says that he singles out an enemy, so he'll, like, you know, spawn where you tell him to, where you're at, swing downward, and then if the enemy moves, he jumps behind them, does the second swing, and if they get, like, knocked out or still try to move or avoid that, he essentially tries to home in on the enemy by jumping around them. Is this the treasure room? Because there's nothing back here? No, this is just a normal room. Okay. So I'm not going to be using a whole lot of powerful cards here, but I am going to be grinding. Not really grinding. This is one of those places where I'm going to essentially kill every single Heartless, every enemy I can. Oh boy. You block fire from the front? Pretty sure you couldn't do that. Okay. Did anybody see that do anything? So that was 2 4s and a 1, which means that was a 9. These fuckers have 9 normal attack cards. Okay. You know, I didn't want to go automatically to the nuclear option with Omni Slash. I mean, that's what they're gonna like try to do. I thought they couldn't block fire from the front for some reason, specifically. No, I guess I was wrong about that. Also, I was about to say, did Thunder do any damage to them? But no, it definitely does. I was really banking on Thunder because... not Thunder. Blizzard. Because it's an AoE, right? Like, really banking on that to not, to kill those guys in this area. That's why, you know, make it deck like this. So, okay. We gotta remove the one Blizzard there. We gotta make sure that Blizzard is at least 10 or above. So this is 14 then. 4 and 6 is 10 and then 14. Okay, cool. Ooh, those Moodle points. Need all them Moodle points. You turn around immediately after the first hit. Right, dude? Okay. Okay, dude. Does that hit the entire stage? Fuck off, dude. Yeah, the Wyrens are really, really fucking strong. Oh my god. Solely because they stun you with that attack. And it's really annoying. It's one of 2 attacks they do, which is the really fucking annoying thing. They either do that attack where they claw you over and over, or when they're far away from you, they, like, spiral into you. From, like, the other side of the battlefield. Are you guys immune to magic? The witches. Yep. They are still, immune to all magic. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. We have the second health bar now. Kind of. It's very faint to see, because, we've already lost the health for it. Let's see if I can't heal up for it. Okay, see, now we have a blue health bar. Okay, never mind. Well, we had a blue health bar. Everything hurts. Life is pain. When normal shadows give you the business. Nope. Going immediately to something, anything, to hurt these guys. Overkill? Maybe. Is it still good? Yes. So yeah, I'm not gonna be, like, again, grinding specifically. Hold on, 1 second. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not going to be grinding specifically. I'm not going to, like, going back from room to room, putting more Heartless in constantly. But I am going to be getting rid of every Heartless in every room, pretty much. That also means that I'm gonna try to not use things like Almighty Darkness to make it harder for me. Like, now is the point where I kind of want to start using the thing to make it easier for me, because, oh my god, things hurt. Things still legitimately hurt. False Bounty, we get a few normal Heartless here. You know, I wanted to hit the Wyvern. Oh my god, okay, so if the projectile hits him specifically from the front as well, from Blizzada, even though it's an AoE, he'll still guard it. Well, he blocked Sonic Blade? Not Sonic Blade, for some reason. I feel like I should have some of those slides up first. Oh, hi there. How you doing, Mr. Karma Racing? Yes. Yes, yes. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Good week, however it is. Yeah, I figured just Tarma. Ow, can you not with that? Shield on shield action. Who wins, the immovable mountain or the immovable mountain? The people who got me fucking backed into a corner. You're here to check up, though? Oh, god, check up on what? My skills? Okay. See, now I'm sweating. But the auditors have come this early, this quickly, to make sure things are up to code? Oh god, I wasn't prepared. I just don't have to start every battle of Omni Slash now to prove my dominance? I think I will. Oh yeah, these guys are here. I 100% forgot. So yeah, I think that just affects the entire battlefield. I don't remember ever using Thundada that much when I played through this originally. Mental health on a normal level? Oh, boy, you got your work cut out for you. You don't know what you walked into. But otherwise, I'm doing fine. I can't get away with just a normal cloud on this guy, can I? Right? Yeah, not a chance. Get down here. You coward. Yeah. So yeah, how are you doing? You doing alright? You a fan of Kingdom Hearts? And or just Chain of Memories? Or card games in general? I'm just gonna straight up go to Sonic Blade and get both of these people out of my faces. Oh my god. See, that's good to hear. It's nice to meet a good, like, Kingdom Hearts fan. Unless you're, like, one of, like, you know, the people who might take it way too seriously. I mean, that goes for like any fandom. But yeah, no, I still like this game. I still actually prefer this version of the games. To like, what is it? So like when they came out on the PlayStation 3 or 4 or whatever, with like 2.5 and whatnot, they came out with Chain of Memories instead, which was the 3D like Game Boy, not Game Boy, the 3D one of the version of this game, and I didn't rechain RDD, Birth by Sleep, and Kingdom Hearts 3. Birth by Sleep is fun. RDD, I don't know what that one is. Rechain is a weirdly different beast from this game. Because it's a 3D game, and all the fights take place in like a circular arena, things like Cloud actually become a lot less powerful. So like, Blizzaja there. If you fire a Blizzaja in like the middle of this field, because of how big the AoE is, it covers like most of the screen vertically. Oh, Dream Drop Distance, you mean. 3DS. Thunder. 3DS is also pretty fun. I need to heal. Yeah, there were a shit. Oh. I thought he canceled out a Chiraja. But no, it's just me and my controller getting messed up again. But yeah, a bunch of games on the 3DS made themselves sound like, 3DS. Kirby was called Kirby Triple Deluxe, as if in 3Ds. And one of the plot points was about King DDD, who, Okay, look, I thought, because I have trouble in this game, kind of, because of the, because it's an emulator, so this is an Xbox controller, right? And that means that it's not a one-to-one, representation. I tried to get a Chiraja up, all three of them, but I hit two of them, and then went back to my reload, and if you have, one or two cards in a slipe, and you try to, select your reload, then you just use what you have. I wasn't able to beat Hades. Hades is a bit of a bitch, I'll give you that. He's weak to ice, so you can Blizzaja him, that's definitely useful. But you gotta try and put a couple zeros in there, just so you can cancel out, his any kind of boss like Hades, it has, a death mechanic like you do. You can see their cards and they have to reload their cards. Reflect Raid. Cloud any attack card. Huh. Also, Zenzakuchen. Alright, yeah. That's not really that great in this game. It's really not. Wait, are you talking about Hades in this version of the game, or in, Rechain? Because I'm really not familiar with Rechain. I only played it once. But they're both kind of the same deal, because they have a death mechanic like you do. Okay, yeah, definitely in this game, when they use slights, they also lose their card. So what you can do is just have a couple of zeros in your deck, have your own slights and whatnot, and have them wear out their enemy cards they use, and their more powerful slight decks. That's why pretty much every person, whether they're an organizer member or whatever, it's why they pretty much always have a an elixir or something to that effect in their deck. And if you can counter that, in normal Final Fantasy games, yeah, Zenzakuchen is the same where that Odin uses. It's more of the name of his weapon and less the move, I think. But yeah, it's just pretty much just a slash and it just instantly kills everything. It's like instant death and it goes through like immunity to instant death. But in this game, it's kind of really bad. Break a card and render it unloadable until the end of battle. When they say a card, they do mean a singular card. Although I'm not sure about that. So, it's really only useful, again, against bosses who use a deck mechanic. Where you have to have it either be 27, which will break, whatever. Or, like, 3 zeros, which will also, break any kind of card when it happens. But the actual move itself, Sora has to, do, like, a little stance, and then it comes around and hits. So if you have 3 zeros, yeah, you'll break the card, but you won't actually get the attack off, because it's 3 zeros. I'll just play another attack. And it doesn't do that much damage. It's just the fact that it breaks a card, or I think maybe, all 3 cards in a slight, I think, and makes so that they can't use them until they use, an elixir or something. Okay, yep, I'm just gonna omnislash these guys. This wyvern scares me. I think it does a decent amount of damage when the attack, when Zinzatuchin actually does hit. It's just, you'd have to have either 3 9s or 3 zeros. And either way, that's a lot. And I mean a lot of, card points you're putting in your deck for a slight you'll probably use only once in a battle. And, Rechaded Memories or Reto... I never played Retoaded. One second, hold on. Yeah, I never played through Retoaded, because I heard that was, a phone game when it originally came out, which is why I didn't play it, because I didn't have, mobile phones or whatever back then. Ugh. Where the hell am I actually going? I want to go up. Okay. Let's try this out. Strong Initiative. I really like this card. This is a very, very strong card. So yeah, I must be thinking of something else or whatever. Got the wrong impression. Because I always thought, Toaded and Retoaded. It's like, a collection of, mini games or something. Because again, it was supposed to be for, mobile phones or some shit. So I'm gonna have to check out. Ugh. Stop it! I don't like you. Get away from me with those talons. Creepy. Retoaded has episodes and Toaded has episodes and Retoaded just puts them together. Okay. But yeah, Strong Initiative will pretty much take away 90% of the health of any enemies that you first hit. The first hit does, shit damage normally. Without, Strong Initiative, it just stuns people. Now, the first wave of enemies loses almost all their health immediately. So yeah, I don't really know how Retoaded works. So, I don't know how, the commands and stuff works there, though. So it's very possible that a Zenzachuken in that game is a really powerful technique. Ow. But yeah, back to your Hades problem. I know he's weak to ice, and again, something you can definitely do in this game is just drain the boss's debts, make sure they don't use their items, outlast their enemy cards if you can. And eventually they'll get to the point where they can only play like 6 or 7 cards. And they'll just like, straight up die to them. Or they'll have to like reload after every 3rd or 4th attack. Because again, they suffer from the same penalties you do, and they love to use their slights. That's what, where all their power comes from. It's also kind of weird to learn their attack patterns when bosses generally have more than 2 attacks. Like, bosses will have magic cards and attack cards. Like, Hades, when he uses his magic cards, when he's in his normal form, so when he's like, blue fire, he like takes just like a big fireball, and he throws it at you. But when he's like, in his anger berserk form from one of his slights, his magic card turns into like flamethrower hands that fucking block you in a corner. So yeah, Hades can be really, really annoying like that, especially because you're kind of blocked. He stops you from just straight up attacking him for a while. Do something, I dare you. No, come back! Ooh, I got another one. Why is I can no jump? When you Sonic Blade. But I think that's still one of the better things about this game, and Rechain of Memories as well. Just the card game itself, because the command I have up there, the bad game command, I kind of wanted to put quotations around it, but I don't know if that would have like translated well. I don't think this is a bad game. I really don't. Like, I'm that weird person who's contrary to a lot of things on the internet, where it's like, yeah, you guys all say this is a bad game, but you're all absolutely fucking wrong. So I'm kind of on a self-proclaimed mission to go through a bunch of games I've played as a kid and more, and show that, like, yeah, these games are actually either really good or not actually as bad as people remember them. Like, maybe not the best, but still. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for the follow. That's very generous of you. I really appreciate that, I do. It does also sometimes come down to grinding and making sure you have good cards, so... Like, again, if you're trying to survive attacks and you only have, like, 1 tier in your deck, and it's, like, a 3, you're gonna have a hard time surviving this game. But, I mean, otherwise, yeah. That's my strategy when I go after bosses. Deck bosses, at least. Otherwise, if they're considered, like, monster bosses, I don't know how to really, like, what to call them or whatever. Like, Ursula in this game. She doesn't use a deck. Oh my god, did I just get a fucking cloud card from a fucking steam pipe? Do you know how fucking good that is? That means I can do let's see, 3 Omni Slashes. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then 5. One of them above 10, though. So I'm going to need to... Oops. Yeah, I better have to get rid of some cards. Let's get rid of the Ferrado Combo, because that's not working for me out here. And honestly, bosses don't, really care that much about Ferrado. Like, it doesn't really do that much damage to him. So Cloud works like this. The first thing... You get Cloud, actually, after you beat Hades. Kinda. 1 second. Sorry about that. You get the Sonic Blade Slide, which I've been using, and then you get Cloud cards as summon cards, but it costs a lot. 1 Cloud card, he, slashes down and slashes sideways. And he does pretty good damage during those. 2 Clouds, he does like the full cross slash, which is the down, sideways, and then an upper slash. Which is, again, it's the same as just 1, but he adds 1 additional hit. 3 of them is Omni Slash. And in this game, this version specifically, Omni Slash does a massive shit ton of damage. And because Cloud goes up to the sky and does a really massive swipe, it'll hit pretty much the entire screen vertically, no matter where an enemy is. So Cloud will hit multiple enemies. In the I was about to say the 3DS version, but that is not correct. In Rechain, though, the unfortunate thing is that Cloud doesn't go up into the air. He just kind of like runs along the ground. He tries to like go behind an enemy. But because he does that and the way he swings his sword, he often ends up missing, like straight up. So Cloud and Omnislash is actually kind of straight up worthless. And Rechain of Memories. Now, Rechain has some other things I liked about it. Like, there were, I believe it was the first or second playthrough only, where there were, like, card draw duels or something, where, like, time would slow down. You had to, like, play 3 cards that were higher than your opponent in a row or something. That was kind of neat. And then there were, like, more, slights you could use with, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Like, there's one where you turn Goofy into a straight-up, just fucking wrecking ball. Or, like, a door breacher or whatever. But yeah, in this game, Omnislash is just really fucking good. No, trust me, we all need to learn how to type. I have really fat fingers, actually. And this keyboard I have, very specifically, are like so close and so sensitive to each other. Nope, not letting you do that. You guys need to fuck right off. I did not consent. That, like, I try to type something, I'll always, do something. The combo was stop and 2 attack cards. You, my friend, I believe, are thinking of Warp. Which is this game's version of instant death. I believe that's what you're thinking of. I could be wrong. I know I have it in this game, but I'm pretty sure in this version, Warp is, it's like stop, arrow, and then an attack card. But yeah, it's a weird combo system that they have to pull off. Oh, you know nothing about Rechain, actually. Alright, you said you hadn't beaten that one yet, right. Or, right? I forget, sorry. I have bad memory, and trying to talk and play at the same time is an actual problem. You're all gonna stay up there. Okay, I got a friend for you to meet. He likes staying up in the clouds as well. Ha! It's a punt. You can unfollow for that now. I knew this day was gonna come anyway. And see, there's like my weird whatever. I did not mean to play Blizzard Cloud Blizzard. I meant to play Blizzaja, but I switched back to Cloud before I actually got anything out of it. The button. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Most emulators nowadays for anything below the PlayStation 2, I believe, are like really accessible. Like they use up a lot less processing power, I think. Are any of you the No, you are not. You're not the treasure rooms. Like, unless you're trying to play on a potato laptop, it's pretty easy to play around on emulators. Let's see. Should we try out some black mushrooms? Let's see how those guys are doing. Yeah, like a lot of emulators, especially older ones, like Super Nintendo and below, you can play on phones, like, really easily. Yeah, Sonic Blade, as you can see, pretty fun card. Or pretty fun slight. N64? I really like the N64. That was a fun system for me. So what is the point of these mushrooms? Because even at this level, these guys give very little experience. Are they supposed to, like, more often than not give, like, platinum cards or something, I think? It doesn't make sense, because in Kingdom Hearts 1, the black, white, and blue mushrooms were meant to be kind of like the metal slimes, if you're familiar with, like, Dragon Quest of that game, where they're really rare enemies, and they're hard to kill or get their conditions down right, but when you do, you get really good items and a shit ton of experience. Like the white mushrooms are supposed to pantomime shit. You know, I'm just gonna prep the store for later. It's like when the white mushrooms, you know, act like they're trying to fan themselves off, you're supposed to cast Blizzard on them. Or when they're shivering cold, you cast fire. When they have a light bulb, you're supposed to power it with the thunder. Don't know how that got there. Okay, yeah, they're not really rare because they show up in specific areas, kind of. But they're areas that people generally don't come back to. You know what I mean? Like, once you're done with the deep jungle, whoever really goes back there, unless you're specifically looking for the white mushrooms, right? I mean, once you're done with that, like, fucking, maze of a world, you don't ever want to go back there, right? At least I don't. I know, let's put another Moodle shop. I have way too many of these. For power shards, the monkeys drop them, yes? I'm not familiar with items in Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts 1 is not my favorite game in the series. Far from it, actually. It's still a good game, but I'm not just a huge fan of it. Now you try to like quiz me on Kingdom Hearts 2 stuff, like, what item drop or what enemy drops like frost crystals? And I can tell you that right off the fucking bat. Okay, so do I want to overload myself on cloud cards and just only do that? Or should I be buying some? I think I'm gonna save up all of my Moodle points right now, actually. Because I'm gonna need to upgrade, like, the actual numbers in my deck. Because right now, you know, I have everything 5 or above, which you kind of need at this point. But I don't have any, like, 9s. I only have enough room for, like, 2 zeros. So I'll max out my health, and then once I start getting higher card points, then I'll do whatever. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the monkeys drop the power shards. The male monkeys, I think. I'm not sure about the female monkeys, whatever they drop. I'm pretty sure they just drop money, right? That's all they drop? I can talk to you from that far away, from that angle, at this time of day and this time of year, localized entirely within this room. See, I figured this was the treasure room, which I'm gonna use, because this gives us Mushu, I think. And I'll be honest, I'm not even sure if Mushu is a good card to have. Yeah, Mushu. It's like, what do you do, Mushu? It's just, yeah, breathes fire to enemy, inflicting damage. Now, are you like Dumbo, where it's like fire breath, or do you do like how you do in the first game, just like rapid fireballs? It also costs 41 points to have a singular part of him out? Jesus. But do you have a slight that increases you? I'm pretty sure you should. Wide area. Even more fire in a wide area. But yeah. Something I do actually like about the Kingdom Hearts series, just as a whole, is that they do have a good crafting system. Not this game. Actually, okay, don't say 1 and 2. I don't think... Yeah, 3DS doesn't really have a crafting system. Neither does Birth by Sleep. Oh, excuse me. No, I just actually really liked the ability... Not the ability. My brain's dying on me trying to think of the words. At least in 2, specifically, when you have, like, it's late game and you have, like, all the 7 lucky items, or more, if you're playing the, final mix version, you just get, like, item after item after item from enemy drops, and it's like, oh, it's a fucking, like, dopamine hit to your brain, getting all those items to pop up at you. I'm actually supposed to hit you guys. You're not mad at me, are you? Oh, I don't have fire equipped. Okay, that's fine. You'll eventually switch it up on me. So yeah, apparently in Kingdom Hearts 1, when you find these guys, if you use the same element on them 3 times in a row, they give you a very specific item. Okay, you be right back. I'll still be here. If I could land on one of my cloud cards, that'd be amazing, actually. So again, when you platinum a card, they tossed half as many points to put in your deck. Okay, that's fine. Or, sorry, premium, not platinum. They tossed half as many points, card points to put in your deck, but they work like slides, so if you play them by themselves, they will disappear from your deck until the next battle, or I think you can reload them with higher level items. So if you have attack cards, and you have a high potion specifically, or something like that. I looked away for half a second before I ran into that guy, and he disappeared on me. Okay. Oh god, that's too much. Like, this sits that's a platinum, like I'll show you. So, like, now if I reload my my deck, that Sits Blizzard will not come back. Nope. Yeah, see, the Sits Blizzard's gone. It's just 2 4s I have. However, if you put a premium, platinum, whatever the fuck it's called, card in a slight, and it's either the first one, if it's in the first one, it'll get rid of itself, you know, normally, but because it's in a slight, that's what it would just normally do, so you don't need to worry about that. Oh, I got the White Mushroom card, too. Nice. Damn. Oh, well. Oh, 1 second. That. Yeah, like, if I were to go to my deck now, like, yeah, was it, like, over 600 points? There's 2 empty slots there. It's weird. So I don't mind having these things in the deck because I'm going to be using these as slights, you know, anyways. But that's why I'm trying to get my Clouds Platinum, because I only ever use them in slights anyways, so it's just a much cheaper way to put them in. Like, I'm going to remove this Cloud 7 card. We're going to see how much that costs. 37. So, if we round that up to 40, that's 20 cards, or 20 points. But actually right now it'd be like 16, 17, maybe 18 extra points to put in my deck. So cards that are used specifically for slights, like magic cards specifically, are very, very good to have platinum. Or premium. Or whatever the fuck they're called. Normal cards, though, like your normal attack cards, you don't want, because you're going to be using them a lot as just, well, normal attacks. So I like how we, like, went through pretty much all of Hollow Bastion before finding this area. I'm pretty sure the maps of these games are randomized, actually. Because they still kind of are. Like, if you go to a different floor, like, if you go all the way down to Traverse Town, it'll have a different layout than when you first went down there. And that will include when you're playing through those worlds for the first time. where the story and boss rooms are. So they're a little bit randomized. So like they might be in the same like location, the three of them, but like which order they are. So I kind of like that. It keeps the game like on each playthrough. I'm not going to say like unique or roguelike, but you know you can't really map out your own progress. Okay, so where was the second area? Way over there. Hey, what is it? Six? Okay, I can do this. Right? Yeah. So again, because the save cards are very kind of rare at the higher levels, I tend to very much not try to use them. But if you remember how much of a bitch Maleficent was in Kingdom Hearts 1, you won't be surprised at how much of a bitch she is in this game as well. G. And then 7. Do I have higher than 7? Barely. Oh my god. Ooh. Even when you have a shit ton of map cards, sometimes it's just... Oh man, you don't have exactly what you need. Yeah, that's brutal. We just witnessed a murder. Well, yeah, just your daily reminder that Beauty and the Beast, the movie, is a classic case of Stockholm Syndrome. You know, very touchy-feely, but again, held captive against her will. Man, they put me on the exact opposite side of the map from where I need to go. The bitches. Oh, God, I really hope I have enough health for this. Do I actually want to... Because this isn't going to be useful, actually. Let's see. Bosses generally don't care about elemental stuff. I'm pretty sure Maleficent is weak to Blizzard. So I'm gonna put a bunch of Blizzagas in there. I say weak to Blizzard because I don't think she's that's one, two, three Blizzagas I can use. Hi, you're back. Welcome back. One, two, three, four, five. You know what? Let's just make it a nice even sit so I can use two Blizzagas at once. Even though, again, I'm not actually sure if she's weak to it. But, good lord, man, Maleficent's just so fucking annoying. Especially because, you'll see, we have to do a lot of jump attacking. So more than anything else as well, this is where I want to start just chucking in zero tards that I have. Yeah, no, I don't care what style they are, what Keyblade they are, I just want to make sure I, have them scattered out around through my deck so I can block her attacks. You can check? Nah, I'm good. I want to make sure my memory's the same. It's just, she's a dragon and she breathes fire. So my immediate reaction of playing RPGs years after years was like, oh, weak to ice. But I'm pretty sure that's not the case, but I'm still going to keep it. Because she either does absorb fire, or fire doesn't do a lot of damage to her. It's one of those two. And the plus that you'll never really get a chance to use Faraja. I didn't actually want to hit you. I didn't know there were people left in this room. Goodbye. We. Actually, I was going over there? No, I was going down here. Okay. Because remember, the Maleficent boss fight in Kingdom Hearts 1 had like a big, circular area around it. We're trying to do this in a very flat environment. Her fire breath in this game will fucking kill you. But she's also again a non-decked boss fight, so you can't really like break her charge permanently or wear her down. So you kind of have to just keep fighting her as you would normally. If you have a couple of zeros, and you can get parts of her fight down. She can't really hurt you from the back, unless she does that move, unless she stomps around. Which she will stomp around a lot. And I already need to cast here. Fuck, that's bad. Okay. Okay. Let's get a Blizzaga up. Then use this. Let's put this up here so we can actually like stand up here on top of the fire. Yep, that did like nothing. So we do what we normally do and just Omnislash the fuck out of them. I was pretty sure there wasn't a Blizzard weakness Just checking. Ow, ow. I just want to use that stop her for a second, which it didn't even do. She doesn't have very many zero cards, I'm pretty sure, so you can just do this over and over again. Blitz seems to work. If she has her head down, which she doesn't. Blizzada's still good because it's a big AoE and it will get rid of a lot of those fires. So we've gotten half her health down. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose this, but that just means I need to put more, yep. Ow. No way I'm coming back from this. So I'm going to take away the, Blizzagas. I mean, kinda. I only did half her health. So it has now come to the point where I need to just spam a lot of cures into my deck. I want them to be a lot of high-cost cures, too. Or like, you know, high-numbered cures. Like, if I could stick an extra one in there, I totally would. But I don't think I can with this deck, at least. Yeah, not this deck. Yeah, I just need to have a lot more tiers in my deck. Because normally, one full Tiraja is enough to, like, keep me alive. Because I have bosses don't do that much health to me, or I can actually, you know, attack them. So I just need to be able to spam more higher cost, not higher cost, higher, number tiers so that she can't counter them with normal attacks. If I just need to, yeah, normally, blah, 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 fast forward, blah, we've done this before, okay. So yeah, card breaking her when she's breathing fire in any manner stops the fire from showing up, which is, again, really good. I might actually keep my other cloud up and available. Because I don't want to. I want to wait until she's at no health before I try to actually kill her with Omnislash. Because her attacks get more and more intense, and the flame patterns get more varied as I go along. I also want to keep picking up these beasts because Beast is really good for straight up destroying her her fire. Because he charges in a straight line forward. So if she ever puts like way too much fire out, ow. So yeah, this is like one of the few fights where slights don't really help you that much. Not because they're bad, but because a lot of slights don't target people in the air, unfortunately. Okay, well, she doesn't seem to recover from fire, but I'm not sure if he took any damage from it. Okay. Time for an actual Chiraja. And now I want to start omnislashing the bitch. Because now she's at low enough health to where Omnislash will probably kill her in a couple more swings. We've gotten down a health bar of hers. This is the last Omnislash I have, though, so I want to make sure she has no fire when I do this, so every Cloud Slash will hit her. It's sad attack there. She does like the two little stomps because there's like no tall up to it. So she has very little health. So I'm just going to wait for her to breathe fire so I can destroy it. Never mind, it went away. So I want more of those Mickey cards. Yeah, having these higher toss 9s is helping me out a lot. I thought I did Cloud to break those fires so I could get some Mickey card out of it. Yeah, there we go. Wow, okay. The fires get rid of... Okay. Nope, just don't go with basic cards. Have to kill her the old and slow fashion way. This is fine. Just need to reload. And then I'll heal with Chiraja. The fucking stomping doesn't kill me. So. I know it'd be amazing in this fight, actually. Would be, what is it, Jafar, I think? His enemy card? Yeah. Okay, I need to actually hit the fire, because she's not letting me hit her, because she keeps... When I card break her, her head goes up high for some reason, and it's too high for me to actually attack normally. So I need to wait for her to actually use the fucking fire. There we go. Then I need to actually kill the fire so I can get a Mickey card out of it. So I can stand on that platform and smack her in her bitch fucking face. Oy vey, there we go. Really, really annoying fight. I wouldn't say it's as hard as it is in Kingdom Hearts 1, but it's very faithful adaptation, for sure. Yep. So yeah, I don't know if I want like 6 tiers in my deck at this point, but I'm gonna keep them because most of the bosses at this point I am gonna wanna keep them for. More Moodle points. More Moodle points. Now, let's see. I want to actually. Can I copy this deck? I cannot copy this deck. Okay. Say what? Hold on. I have absolutely zero idea how to pronounce that. The O is U, and the whatever is W. Zulka. I'm very curious, real quick. I am going to put that in a Google Translate. Because my curiosity has been extraordinarily piqued. And I swear, if this don't get me banned on Twitch, I will find you. Betting?
Grzeg Żółka.
Red Zulka?
Grzeg Żółka. Grzeg Żółka. Grzeg Żółka. Grzeg Żółka.
Zed Zulka? What the fuck? That is an absolutely weird ass word that I would never have come across in my life naturally if someone didn't put it out in front of my face. Okay, so for now we definitely want zeros because all bosses are going to be really hard. Oh man. I think I'm going to remove the two tiers I have. I'm going to put as many fires in as I possibly can. Because this next boss that I know that's coming up, actually. Damn, 1 point over. Are you serious? Fuck me. One point over. Polish is hard. I want to have at least 4 cures. Ah. I'll get rid of the one cloud. to add another fire in. Multiple fires, actually. Cool, cool. Yes, no, yes. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 for Rajas. Plus, there's the fire up there. It's 9. That's also pretty good. I'm going to remove this one cloud as well, so I can put my last fire in there? Yeah. Because I know for an absolute fact that this next boss... oh my god, that's right. I have an elixir to put in. It costs 45, and it's a 1. Here's a little cheat. Those item cards. Again, items take a long time to actually make their effects go up, but if you put, like, the elixir here, the 1, on the first card of your sleight, and then have, like, 2 9s after it, even if your sleight gets canceled during the 2 9s, as long as you complete the item toss and use animation, it'll go off like that. So, an elixir is really fucking powerful. So you reload about raising the reload counter. Restore some HP every time you use a friend card. That's nice. Like the human form? Kinda, maybe. In Kingdom Hearts 1, when she's in her human form, she does use some... Does she actually use fire against you? So sacrifice reload speed to power up attack cards. It takes, like, double the amount of time to fill up a reload bar with this. But it does, I think, like, double your normal attack powers. So the reason I say some weaknesses are weird is because I'm fairly certain Hook is weak to fire. So if you have Hook out, like you're using his card specifically, and you get hit by a fire attack, you take a lot more damage. So like, here's another one. This guy, the Red Nocturne, the fire guy. If you have him out, you take like double the damage from blizzard attacks because you inherit their weakness or something, I think. Something like that. Hmm. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll try this like this, first of all. And this may not even be worth it. Actually. No, we'll try this like this. Just like using pure, like, Faradas. If not, we'll switch to fire raids. So I forget how this guy works against, like... So, Vetson, we're about to fight him. 1 second. Sorry about that. Vetson is an Ice Dude. He will have a shield in front of him. That's what he fights with, a shield. And so, like, as a shield, he blocks all attacks from the front. Which is why you have to, like, break him. In order to attack from the back. That freeze attack he has there, that freeze slight. You definitely want to break that, kinda. when he uses that, ice will start forming around Sora really rapidly, and if it fully encases you, it does a lot of damage and stuns you, so that he can get another free hit on you. But if you violently try to move around, you'll break off the ice until it doesn't come back on its own accord. So that's in here. Not a really big bother of the fight. This time around, we will fight him a second time. So he's more passive. Why did I do a normal combo there? Wasn't that my Blitz combo? I also just want to see if, like, Cloud will actually hurt him from the front. Okay, he will, because he's attacking from the top, I think. Originally. Play a card, let me break you with this. Oh, he's supposed to be weak to ice, but that didn't really do anything. Whoop. Oh yeah, see, you attack him normally, and he doesn't take damage from the front. Luckily, in this fight, he doesn't actually, like, turn around a whole lot. I need you to play a card so I can break you. Oh yeah, when he reloads, he also goes way up into the air, so you can't take advantage of him reloading, like the coward he is. I just like breaking him for the fact that, you know... Wow. I'm just gonna cast normal fire at him, he's not gonna do anything back to me. Like, fuck it, if it works, it works. 1/7 of his health bar? What, the, just normal fires? I think so. Kinda. If he stands still. Pew! Pew! Oh, Cloud? Yeah, sorry. It's hard to pay attention to chat. Yeah, actually, let's see if I can do cross/plus, which is just Cloud and 2 attack cards. It work really well, Vixen. Nope, that was this different raid. Who was cross/plus then? Reflect raid. Thanks for doing 1 damage, I guess. Waste of clouds. You gonna freeze? Watch this. Nope, that's not it. I see he has an elixir, and I don't like that. So that'll bring back all of his cards. Well, yeah, again, because he's a blizzard guy, so fire does extra damage to him. So he's kind of like really just toying around with us this fight. And he gives us our, the card we really want, Mega Ether, which will restore our clouds. So yeah, that reflective ray does seem like it'd be good for big swarms of enemies. See, here's something really interesting in the lore of this game that I really like to theorize. This is a card crafted from memories locked in the other side of your heart. Remember that. Memories from the other side of Sora's heart. If Sora finds out about the other side, I don't know what she's referencing there. Rid us of our traitor. There's no taking back that order later. I fucking love Axel in this game. So, what card did he give us? There's only 3 worlds left, actually. There's this world, Twilight Town, which, remember, Chain of Memories came out before 2, so this is the first instance of Twilight Town. So, when he says from the other side of your heart, people generally say, after playing 2, like, oh, so those are like Roxas's memories of Twilight Town. And you'd be wrong! Because, in Days, the DS game, Roxas has not actually, at this point, been to Twilight Town. If he has, he's been there once. And it's before he forms his actual, like, personality. Because, like, they say that, like, oh, when you're a newly born nobody or whatever, you're kind of, like, really kind of, like, just zombified. So, there's really no way that Sora would have any recollection, even through Roxas, of Twilight Town at this point. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have enough for this Meta Ether? I have literally just enough. Yes. So if Sora's not getting this memory of Twilight Town from Roxas, then who is he getting it from? And I would think that he's actually getting it from himself. So, like, in the lore of, like, Kingdom Hearts, which is a scary sentence, I know, but trust me, I'm going to go slow. Hear me out on this. Destiny Islands, where Sora, Riku, and Kairi all take place, is canonically kind of like Traverse Town. It's a world where when people lose their way, or they lose their home or whatever, they end up there. So, Sora, not originally from Destiny Islands. Neither is Riku. We know Kairi isn't either. See, that's what I thought too, but no, they've been told that they are separate worlds. So, I've always thought that actually Sora was originally from Twilight Town. Like, he was born in Twilight Town. He and his parents lost their way or whatever. And then they end up in the Destiny Islands. Like, that's just my theory. It means absolutely nothing of importance. Like, that doesn't break open some kind of massive Da Vinci Code safe or whatever. Like, oh my god, that means that this and this, and yes, that means this, and my entire conspiracy was correct. No. No, it does not. I just think it's a nice touch that he's actually originally from, Twilight Town. Which might also be why Rox... No, not even then Roxas, because of the whole birth by sleep. It's weird. So you say because in Kingdom Hearts 2 they want to go to the beach. But in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well, when you first have that cutscene with Kairi and Selphie, you see that they're in a, like, kind of town of their own. And that Selphie mentions going to the island, and in that same cutscene, you will see the island off in the distance, but they're still in a town. So, like, the Destiny Island isn't just that one little fucking spit of land that they're on. It is, like, an actual, like, you know, world afterwards. That's, like, actual towns, just that most of the children made rafts or whatever and went to that island. That's why it looks like there's an island made by kids, because it was an island essentially made by kids, with, like, forts and whatnot. But yeah, so again, I think at this point in the game, there's no way Roxas would have known about, or had any kind of connection about Twilight Town. So I really think they, Holy, actually. Mega Ether, Mega Elixir, which I do not have yet. And then any item card. Okay. But I don't know. They're setting this up so that, like, oh yeah, this is totally, like, you know, Roxas's, hometown or something, whatever. Oh, I think I want to set my raids back up, actually. For Twilight Town. So Twilight Town's a decent spot to grind in, I think. Because you come across a lot of smaller Heartless like this, that don't have a lot of giant, attach numbers in their cards. So it's like soldiers, shadows, and I forget what they're called, but they're like little flying guys. Not the flying pirates. Not them. Thank you, Donald. That is also correct. It is also very correct. Roxas was never... Okay, he was in Twilight Town, because that's where they went to get their ice cream all the time. So at that point, he would have memories. But he never really went into the town proper, I think. Mainly just wherever they sold the ice cream in the clock tower. Now I'm gonna try what you were talking about before and see if reflect rates good against these giant boards. And I want to say you were correct. That did some good work. Yeah, completing the missions in Ice Cream, he was never really there. He never really explored it on his own. It wasn't until he was trapped in the data one, that he actually, you know, started making memories. But even then, those were kind of like, you know, fake memories. I don't know, it's just weird to think about, like, they had a lot of stuff planned ahead by the time they made the first Kingdom Hearts game. But at the same time, there was a lot they didn't have planned ahead. Faraga Break. Ooh, what does that do? inflict fire damage on enemies in front of you with a powerful attack. Fire, Mushu, and any attack card. Indeed. Well, first things first, let's open a Moodle shop. So I'm pretty sure with Twilight Town now, we have the highest level pack we can buy from Moodles. Yeah, the ones that have like the Moodle symbol on them generally have a lot rarer cards, and the numbers are generally higher /zeros as well. So I like to save up for these to try and get cloud cards out of them. So we got a cloud card, and it's a platinum card, which is nice. I prefer the higher numbered ones. But yeah, they're also very expensive. Like, very expensive. Like, holy shit. Let's see, what else? I don't need 2 of you. I need duplicates I definitely don't need. You can't sell boss cards, unfortunately. So I'm sure those would be worth a lot. That's a lot of stop cards that I'm never going to use, actually. And sell any card that's below 5, because they're all worthless, unless they're zeros. Sorry, I'm doing this because I'm going to go back and make another Moodle room in this area. So I have another chance at, clouds. Ooh, hello, what am I missing? Nobody's actually stronger than people who exist. They have less weaknesses. That's also true, I think. Nobody's are generally stronger than when they're human and their counterparts. And you say they can't be hurt emotionally, and they say that like, nobodies don't have emotions. But that's been demonstrably proven false on multiple occasions, even in Kingdom Hearts 2. Because Roxas 100% is having emotions during, the entire opening cutscene. He gets angry, he gets sad to the point where I think he cries at one point. He gets really confused, like he shows a shit ton of emotion. Oh, but Roxas is the exception. No, he's not. He is 100% not. Axel also becomes very sad during that cutscene where Roxas is leaving. Like, the only one who truly, really, barely shows any emotion is Xemnas himself. Yes, more cloud, more cloud, more cloud. I could imagine that the normal, non organization forms of of nobodies are emotionless. Like the dusts, the dragoons, those things. Like, you know, they think on a higher level, like that's the difference. Like heartless are like animals, they act on like pure instinct. Yada yada shit like that. So I think like those things, the ones that don't really have like human actual forms or faces to them, I could believe that those nobodies don't have emotions, even though they think. Ah. With like more intelligence. But all the organization members 100% have their own emotions. 100%, dude. They just maybe have a hard time expressing them or showing them. That's what I'm saying. Are you guys going to be nice and come down to an area where I can hit you? You two are, at least. Cool, thanks, buddies. Ooh, I want that experience where it goes away. I'm doing this the lazy man's way, I don't care. If I can spam Cloud all day, I will spam Cloud all day, and you can't stop me. It's physically impossible. It's 2:38 for you? Did I just get another fucking whatever? Damn. 2:38 for you. Yeah, you have to be Polish, because it's 8:30 here. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yes, that's 6 hours. So that's around Poland, Sweden, that kind of area. So yeah, you have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Hope to see you in the future again sometime. Okay, you have a good night's sleep. God, I hope my pillow's cold too. I love a cold pillow. Like, not even like during like summers or whatever. It's like, even if it's ice cold outside, which it is, if your pillow isn't like a fucking like pile of snow like temperature, then are you even sleeping at night? The answer is no, you're not. Bye bye. Have a good night. Another nice little touch is that they do actually keep the battle theme and the area theme of Twilight Town the exact same as well. So this kinda works, but you get very unlucky with the placement of the bounces. Oh yeah, that will kill the shadows with that still. Nice. Very, very nicely. Do I have 3 Donalds? I have 3 Donalds. Thanks for facing the exact opposite direction on that second one. But you killed the first one, so goodbye. So, good luck. Yeah. Good job with that, though. I think what I'm actually going to do is just move all the cloud cards down here so I can just use those at the start of the fight instead of having to cycle through my cures. Let's be honest, I'm going to keep using cloud. But that's only for right now, because again, we're going to fight Vexen at when we go all the way up here. I just want to make some of these rooms work real quick. So this is the exit right here, so there's no way to get to it otherwise. So once we beat Vexen, the path will open up there. Because what we've been doing so far is we kill the boss, and it takes us immediately to the world exit that has a save room in it. Not anymore. We have to physically open up, kill the boss, and then the area to the next floor will open up. So we need a 9 or a 0 to get into here. Sure, we'll use another false bounty. Hey, we got the card, Neato. Did the same again. I mean, so Cloud hit one guy 3 times, but still didn't kill him. Weird. And I know Cloud does a lot of damage. So the other thing of Omni Slash as well, that if there are multiple enemies, Cloud will never target the same enemy twice. But if they're all grouped up in one area, he'll still, like, you know, go after them, right? So, like, there's, like, 3 enemies over here trapped in a corner. He'll go after, like, the one on top, then, like, maybe the one on bottom. Is there actually anything down here, or is this just an empty room? It's just an empty room for the sake of, you know, grinding some more, maybe. Ow! Oh, baby, they're all in a row. It's like bowling for Heartless. Ooh, and a platinum. Nice. So yeah, even like the normal shadows give off 75 experience here. Ow. So it's a decent-ish place to grind. Hey, we got a shadow. Nice. And can we platinum a cloud? Yes. So I still really want to like get max CP, but I want to make sure I have good health for the bosses coming up. There's never a specific wow, he missed that first hit. There's never like a specific like, oh, I want to make sure I have 400 health by the time I get to the end of Twilight. I'm like, it kind of just depends on your play style. If you're going on a style of which you know you're going to take more damage, or if you have a lot of cures. Ta-da! And now we have even our Platinum card back. Or Premium. I keep saying Platinum, but it's Premium. I'm not sure if I'll ever fix that mistake, but who really cares? I'm still definitely going to make this another fire deck when we go to fight Vetson again, because that worked out really well, actually. I think I'm just going to take Cloud out entirely for that deck. Not to say that Cloud isn't... Not to say that Cloud's bad, again, against him. No, he's still good. It's just fire is a lot quicker. I can spam normal fires. And still get him. Didn't mean to end that early, but I did. I'll take it. Actually, no, let's just do this. Oh, Omni Slash is so fucking good. Like, I know they made Cloud powerful on purpose because Final Fantasy VII favoritism, but I don't care. It's still really good. Okay, enough of this room. Now let's put a CoM bounty in here, and let's replace those Moodles with, up there, some other more attacking type things. Level 43. So, I forget what Sora's maximum level can be in this game. Because it's definitely not 50. No, not by a long shot. But there is a maximum level, because you will eventually run out of slights to learn. And you will also eventually, run out of max CP and max health. You can only go up to a certain amount of max health, which I think is 700, actually. It's, a full blue health bar, is what it is. Let's see, let's replace this with a lasting gaze? Days. That's what I'm trying to say, yeah. So the way this works is when you hit an enemy, they become stunned at the start of the battle. Yes? But now, any enemy that shows up after this will also start the battle stunned, with a little bit of damage done to them. If any more show up, because I think it's just these guys. Yeah, it was just those guys. It was just like 7 or 8 soldiers. Which kind of defeats the entire purpose of the room. I'm trying to show off game. This is better. Oh, and they all went up to a corner. Oh, you're all dead. Damn it, Cloud went after the one. the singular one. I put a damper on this. Speaking of one, can I hit more than one? No? Okay, thanks, game. Like, if they're all, like, mostly dead anyways, I don't want to use another Omnislash, since I don't want to have battles take forever. I know there's another wave after this. I'm gonna say fuck it. Dead. Dead. And then dead. Hey, see, these guys are also stunned, so I can do this. No fear. And then do cross slash instead of, you know, actual Omni Slash. I'd say that these flying guys are the most annoying enemy in Twilight Town. And it's not a bad thing. They're trying to be, I don't want to say a good annoying. That'd be weird to say a good annoying. But like they're not as bad as like wyverns and shit should be. You know what I mean? Like they're not like that kind of annoying. Like, no. So let's actually show off our Zenzakuken friend. See? Immediately gets broken, because it's 3 9s. But that singular one card that guy was using, they'll never be able to use it again. Even though normal enemies like this don't have, you know... whatever. It's like, I'm not trying to shit-talk Zenzakuken. Because, you know, a lot of people like that. And it's a fun name to say. Zenzakuken. Ooh, experience. Okay, do I have these? I do. I know I have a 1 in the reds around here. Oh, I was about to say I don't, but I do. Now a 20 in green. This 6. This 7. So I just need 7 more. So that's 3. Another 3. 1. And then we play this. I forget what's in Twilight Town's treasure. I was about to say nothing, apparently. Warp. That's what that is. Like, just straight up warp? I thought we already had that before. No, we had warp in Nader. Eliminate the closest enemy. Not always successful. Eliminate all enemies in sight. Stop, arrow, arrow. I mean, if that's a guaranteed kill, then, like, yeah, that's a weird, that'd be a really powerful, just, like, board clear for these guys, wouldn't it? How close am I to my next level? 1, 10, 100. A little more than 1,000. Yeah, I'll do 1 more level in this room. Whoa, Vexen around here. Oh my god, that's right, these guys are fast. So fast. Well, fast, get away from me. I want to get a hit off on you. Couldn't get a hit off on him. Ah, there you guys are. So, because none of these guys are, like, immune to any kind of, like, elements, that's a weird emphasis upon. So I wanted to say elemental, but I didn't. I just said element. Whatever. Because they're not immune to any element or anything like that, Thundaga is actually really good here. I'm remembering using that now. Because it hits everyone on the field, like, it guaranteed hits them unless they're, you know, hidden, like, real under the ground. Like the shadows like to do sometimes. But these, flying guys, well, I don't think they'll die to it. But they'll definitely, like, take a lot of damage from it. So if you are farming for, not farming, grinding for experience, or farming, either way works, Thundada will let you. Oh, drop my butt. Ha, you fool. Still got the hit in. Now, I summon the clouds. Yep, that's good, because now Cloud will one-shot the other two. Or, never mind, I thought that guy was damaged. No, that was the guy who was full health. So it's you who's at, like, 2 health left. And their level up. And I will boost, CP for this. Now I'm going to, once again, remake the deck for fighting Vetson. So, attack cards, still definitely I want to be the same. I'm just going to straight up remove all of my Cloud cards. So I can put every singular fire card known to man into this deck. You know what? I'll also put a Mushu in there, because we got that, that Flare Strike or whatever. It was Fire Mushu and then any attack card, I think it was. Yeah, see, I definitely don't have room for, the Meta Ether. Unless I still have that in there. I do. Nice. So yeah, what was that slight? Farada Break. Fire, Mushu, any attack card. Okay. So let's set Mushu down. Okay. First of all, this goes on its own. So I want that to be the very last card of the deck. So 1, 2, 3. Really only have 6 fires? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that's set up like that. Then that's set up like that, and we'll just add like oh sure, we'll put a 7 in there. Set up this slide so we can do this, this and this. See how this works out for us. So Vetson has another attack he does now, where he still has to freeze, and that's still very deadly to you. But he has like a more physical version of it, where he has like a lot of ice spikes chase you down. Now you can run and actually outrun those things. Like, they start from him, I think, and they follow you a little bit, but they're slow enough that you outrun them at your normal running speed pace. So yeah, we have the zeros, we have Sonic Break set up, we have a Blitz set up. Two, three. We actually have 4 zeros, so we can try a Zensuchuken if we really wanted to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever. A 9 and an 8 cure, so we can do normal mini cures if we really need to. As I were said. So greater than 5, less than 5, and any blue, and then a T. So real quick, how long have I been going? Alright. Yeah, we'll finish this off and then maybe call that a stream. Sure, I don't know this place, but it's starting to feel real familiar. Again, kind of like what we were doing earlier. Even if Roxas is with these memories, he's never been to this mansion. Roxas only came to this mansion during Kingdom Hearts 2 when he was unconscious, brought here to be put in the digital Twilight world and to come out of it. So again, I posed the theory that Sora was actually born and lived a few years in Twilight Town. The other side remembers. Again, they're trying to very insinuate, like when you play Kingdom Hearts 2, like, oh, the other side. So this is Sora's, like, nobody. It's Roxas that remembers this. But, again, even if that was true, Sora and Roxas are still separate people right now. They don't really share a memory at this point. Unless Castle Oblivion also does that. Which is weird. They said it. They said the title. Time to end the stream. They said the title. Change the memory. Yeah, I'm about to murder a man. Why would you use your elixir before you've actually used any card? These bosses are really weird sometimes. Hey, Faraga Break. I want to wait until he's reloading before I try this, actually. Ice Burn. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's where he puts like these little ice puddles that make you slip. So yeah, I'm just waiting for him to do a few slights. Ice Needles, that's the one where you can get chased down. Ow. And as long as you don't slip on those, sayings he put down, oh, that's actually kind of neat. Okay, so I definitely want to cancel out all of his slights. Okay, here we go. So you can outrun them. You just have to run in a straight line until you reach the end before you try doing it. So Ice Needle's not really a problem, but that's what the Slippery Ice is there for. But that's why I have zeros, so I don't feel bad for using my zeros here. Damn, out of zeros. So yeah, I'm just gonna like wait for him to wear himself down a bit. That did do a lot of his health, didn't it? Because I only hit him with Blitz after that. I also love his laugh. Like, does Vexen actually get a pure voice actor? And I know he does in 3, because he comes back in 3 for sure. And kinda in Birth by Sleep as well. Nope. No items for you. Now, finish that slight. Okay, I'll just attack you. I'll pretend I'm attacking you. See, I don't have my zeros up or anything. Aha, you fool. I didn't need it. He has a shit ton of items, and he's really scared of me breaking them. Which he rightly should be. I can't tell how many tarts he actually has, but yeah, he's just reloading a lot now. Phew. Nope. I'll waste that just so he doesn't actually get the effect off on that. Boom! That's a lot of damage. Fuck! I tried to use my item to break his item, but he was able to finish it off. And then I wasted my item off of that. Oh, it's so bad. That feels so bad. Okay. That's all of his items, right? Alright, you're not supposed to jump over that. Okay. How many fires do I have left? Just the 3? Ow. This is fine. This is fine. Still break his cards. I still have Mushu. I saw another Elixir in there. You sneaky bitch. You're holding out on me. But his Elixir is a 0. And he's not going to play it unless he feels really safe. No, he has 2 Elixirs left. The cheeky bitch. Oh no. Thought he was using ice needles there, not whatever. So I was waiting for the needles to come out. No! No! Oh, that's really fucking bad. Now he's got all of his cards back. That's fine, I can still outlast him. Because once you learn that you can dodge the needles and jump over the freezes. He's really, like, not much of a problem at all. Like, his basic attack's kinda hurt, I guess? If he, like, blocks you like that. But if he wants to waste time putting all these ice puddles down, I have no problem with that, because they go away after, like, a second. And what you want to do. And he's just going to immediately break it. He really doesn't like Mushu for some reason. Fuck. I went to hit L or R to cancel that to do the one Elixir. But I couldn't. I got stuck. I didn't want to switch. Let him do it. He'll have to reload eventually. And when he does, there ain't nothing he can do to stop me from cheering. He has to be out of fucking items at this point. The game would not give him infinite amounts of fucking elixirs. I say that, but I still see another elixir in his deck. Really? You only use like 4 Blast Mushu? Nope. There we go. That has to be his last fucking elixir. There's no way. So his auto life card that he has down there, which is his card, which we'll get that, is a better version of Hook, where, when you die, this is what I was thinking of. When you die, you, I mean, alright, this is taking a lot longer than it should. Oh my god, please. Just let me hit you. This would have been over long ago if I had an opportunity just to fucking hit you with these fires. If I didn't horribly waste my item and lose 2 of them. But he's finally worn out, I think. And just stay here and wait for him to reload. Fucking kidding me. So yeah, when he loses all of his health, he's gonna like go back down. I'm just prepping this. And I'm gonna do this. Just to get fucking Mushu out of my way. What card broke me there? He was... I didn't see him play a card. Did he play like a card equal to mine? Which is why nothing came up? Yeah, so he's really low on life, yes? but now he recovered half of the health bar because of auto life. That's what auto life does for you. Oh, so he does actually have, like, enemy targets. But because he is blizzard boosting, that makes him even more weak to fire, I think? I'm not sure that's how the logic works, but I'm gonna say that's how the logic works. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Phew. So yeah, another reason why fire is so good is that his shield, even though like the other shields we saw, like from the defenders from Hollow Bastion. Oh. Hold on, sorry, real stretchy. His shield doesn't block fire specifically, I don't think. I think it only blocks physical stuff. He absorbs blizzard, obviously. And comes Axel. I love how it's thematic that the fire guy is the one who actually kills the ice guy through an assassination. Because, you know, Vetson uses the shield and Axel's, you know, an assassin, so he comes in from the back generally. Now you can tell me I don't respect my elders. Oh, it did put us here, and it is a safe spot. That's good, because this next fight's going to be not that fun. But we're not going to do that yet. We're going to do that tomorrow. Because it's been... That Vetson fight took a while, didn't it? Yeah, that took a while, because I misplayed that so fucking horribly. God, I forgot how many elixirs... He had, like, what? Okay, he had, I think, 3 Mega Ethers, at least. So he got 1 off, and I counted 2. And he had, I think, 4 elixirs? Like, damn. Like, I know they give people, bosses a lot of items. I know they do. So that you can't use the strategy of just wearing them down. And if you do, you're gonna wear them down, you know, a lot. But I didn't think it was like that many at this point in the game. Oh well. But yeah, that's where we're gonna call the stream. Thanks everybody for coming by. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next stream. I hope y'all have a good night. So I'll see you all later. Have a good night, everybody. See you then.